Activision presents a smashing blast from the past, developed by vicarious visions. It's Crash Bandicoot!
Hello everyone, and welcome to Crash Bandicoot! Hope you're doing well out there. I won't lie, I'm excited about this after the travesty that was Sonic Adventure 2. And this time we are joined by WolfElderRicana, not as the expert, but as a fellow commentator.
Yep. And Yoha. I have very little experience with Crash Bandicoot. As a matter of fact, 3 was the first game I ever really completed. I played 2 as a kid, never touched 1, so this is kind of a very interesting way to go about this.
Yep. Now this is being played by the Crash Bandicoot remake because, in my opinion, it's the best way to play it.
Pretty much.
So without further ado, let's launch into a new game. Starting a new game will overwrite the autosave slot. Bah, who cares? Overwrite. We're going from the top, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
And we are playing the Dark Souls of platformers.
You know, people tried to say that about the little brother to this, the Spyro trilogy.
In my opinion, after playing it, I think Sonic Adventure 2 was the Dark Souls of platformers.
I get it.
This will be a welcome change of pace after that.
Yeah, we had some serious technical difficulties with the end of Sonic Adventure 2. So.
Yeah, just to be clear, she didn't rage quit on me.
No, I didn't.
You know she had all right to.
I am currently in the process of getting new technology, and this current technology that I have is just... It decided, no, I didn't want to be connected to anything. Bye!
Whoa, that was slow down. Now this is Nintendo Switch version, just keep that in mind, so there... You know, I've seen enough entertainment to know where that was going.
Yeah.
Hot bussy woman surrounded by creepy old men. Yeah, I know where that's going all too well.
Also, fun fact.
Oh,
that's
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was saying, fun fact, that's actually Crash's girlfriend, who never made another appearance because of her body.
She made another appearance, Crash 4.
Well, yes, she did make it into Crash 4, but what I mean is before the Crash 4 game, she was basically cut outside of cameos and some spin-offs. But for the main part, she was completely cut out because of her body. And that's how Coco came to be, his little sister.
Which, the internet did far worse, too. So, thanks, Naughty Dog.
Yeah.
Of course, this was before the whole, era where things were a lot more sensitive.
Yeah. I mean, this was still back when let's see. The original for this game came out in '96. I was about 6 years old then, so...
I actually remember playing this with a buddy of mine. I never got far in this one, and he would lose his sanity. In fact, that's when we figured out that he had mental issues, because he'd spend hours at night, even during school nights, trying to perfect this game.
Sounds like me with Sonic Riders for the first time. Well, you know, without all the mental issues and all. I spent a lot of time on that game.
Oh, yeah. That was totally on me, because I'm going to say this. This game controls far better than the previous game I was playing. How many boxes am I up to? How do I see that again? There we go.
I was gonna say, I think it's whatever the tribal button would be on this. Yes, I know this game more for the PlayStation controller, so you're good. I will make comparisons to that.
That's okay. And remember, this is the first one, so there's gonna be some issues. And I'm not talking about the game's difficulty.
There's gonna be a lot of problems.
Aha! Oh, wait.
Yeah,
And yes, collecting the boxes is kind of mandatory because that's how you get the gems, which later on dictate the true ending. Which anyone who has watched my FP6 playthrough knows how much I care about the true ending.
Yes, and to be fair, I can understand why it would go for the true ending with this one. It's to keep you playing it again because essentially Cortex kind of wins if you don't get everything. You know, typical 90s bad guy in this particular situation. Classic Sonic games kind of did the same thing. If you didn't collect all the Chaos Emeralds that were available, you didn't get the quote-unquote good ending. However, Sonic 1 was just a splash screen, so it's not really...
Sonic was, it was implied that you didn't save Tails.
No. That's Sonic 2 should be here. I have not finished that one, but I have seen other people do it. If you don't collect all the Chaos Emeralds in that, Tails dies at the end.
In other words, we have a time-space paradox. I'm not talking about that episode of Sonic for Hire either.
You know, I'm still wondering if I actually finished all those.
They did create a whole new season. I'm just wondering if they're
did they?
continuing it. Okay, I figured out this one. I just had to use the D-pad instead.
Yeah, that's usually the best way to go about it.
Again, I'm not going to complain about the controls, because coming from the last one, this controls beautifully. It really does. It's a little clunky, but that's to be expected about the Bandicoot. He's not exactly the fastest.
Yeah. Actually, here's a bit of funny trivia. For the originals, would you like? Do you remember what the development name was called for this?
I forget. What was it?
It was called the Sonic's Ass game. Want to take a guess on why it was called Sonic's Ass?
Why?
Because you were always looking at Crash from behind.
And trust me, that perfect rating is not going to last.
Oh no.
Because this game throws a lot of curveballs at you.
And let's just say this particular game,
Yeah.
for people who watch Markiplier and don't really look at all of his videos, he actually did a song about this game.
Yeah.
Also, I love the loading screens with Aku Aku. Whenever I would play this on PS4, I would just see him. I would see him and go, "Hello."
And this is where they teach you about TNT. What would be the best way to dispose of TNT? I know, we'll spin into it.
Nope.
You sure that worked for me?
That's the way to go about it. Now, the thing here is, as Radical Rider, another YouTuber I actually like to watch, as
Shameless
he would
plug-in.
call the Aku Aku mask, he would call it the Wutabiga. Me, I didn't really know what to call it, so I usually just called him a mask. But his actual name is Aku Aku.
Hey look, it's Mr. Krabs' dime.
Yeah. But, the reason that Eternal did not die spinning into that, because yes, that is the consequence for spinning into TNT. If you have that mask, it saves you from one hit. Now, if you collect that mask and you already had one, it powers up a little bit.
And this is where I said we're not going to see perfect again for a while. This is a green gem block. You need the green gem later on to be able to continue and get all the bloody boxes.
Yeah, so not all of these is going to let us have them right away.
So if you're trying to perfect this game, like I usually do, you're in for a very, very bad time.
Now, back to what I was saying about the mask. As you can see, Eternal has one with yellow and orange feathers at the top instead of rainbow feathers. With that, you can survive 2 hits before you are taken out. If you get a third one, however, if you get a third one, you get invincibility for a little while.
Which, in my opinion, is the worst power-up.
Yeah, because I think during that, you are not...
It basically hinders your platforming.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I do think he auto-runs a little bit, too. That's what I remember from the past games. I don't know about this one.
Essentially, when you crash into something, it literally crashes into it.
Yeah, that's actually why he got his name. Oh no! Tana was taken away! Yes, that is her name, by the way. Her name is Tana Bandicoot.
Yep. But here's the thing I've been wondering. Should I grab Crash 4, or should I just wait? I mean, there's still Crash 2 and 3, so I'm not too worried about it. And after this, I plan to do Brigadine again, since there'll be enough of a... Oh, that wasn't so bad! It gets worse. After this.
Oh, it gets so much worse.
And don't worry, I'm going to be cutting down those in later on. But yeah, I've been wondering about getting Crash 4, but I'm going to wait and see, because there's plenty of more content to do. After all, Rise is still going on. There's going to be Pokemon Snap soon, which I am going to do for both stream and probably recording, so keep an eye out of that. Oh, yes, now we get to do the fun little platforming. Anyone who knows me, I suck at platforms.
Well, here's the fun thing about that. I actually suck at platforming with these games, so we're kind of in the same boat here.
Oh, look, a monkey. Oh, look, it's there.
I will be right back, though.
She will be right back, leaving you guys with me. Ha 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 ha. And trying to do these puzzles, because again, my depth perception is bloody awful. I'm not even kidding. It might look like I'm doing well now, but that's because I replayed the stage countless times during my own playthrough of this game. And as you can see, I just screwed up getting that box, so... Yeah, if you screw up the boxes, you're pretty much SOL. And that's what happens when you don't have an Aku Aku mask. You unlock his true form. There we go. But yeah, me and Crash go back a while. Please don't. Okay, I kept my other one. I'm not amazing at these games. I am nowhere near amazing. Case in point. It's been luck so far that I made it this far.
Now don't lie to the people. You're doing well.
It's been pure luck. Because these shield bastards, I still don't know how to deal with them properly.
I think you could just use them as platforms, if I remember correctly. Because when you jump, they try to shield their heads.
Yeah. But I suck at platforming. Oh, come on, I jumped on it. Somewhat. Not really.
But this is one of those games where I kind of learned to adapt a bit when it comes to games like these. Because again, as those of you who watched any of the Fire Emblem videos that I've been in, I have a hindrance to sight. So I kind of have a hard time seeing these games when they're in the quote-unquote 3D part of the 2D sections.
Yeah.
So
Stupid monkey.
I'm not the best at I'm not the best at certain Sonic games that follow that as well. So even the Sonic Adventure series, I struggle a little bit. But that's where spamming the A button sometimes works. You can't do that here, though.
No. No, you can't. It punishes you.
Yeah.
Hey!
You know,
There we go.
in the original games, Cortex would not run in and take her away, for those of you who might be new to the Crash series.
Which means his
And-
whole motivation to keep going was moot.
Yep.
And look, another green gem location, which means we're about to get hit in the head a lot.
With,
Which I love that it says you missed them when you didn't even have an opportunity to get them.
True. But in all honesty, I probably would miss some of those boxes. So,
Anyway, this is probably going to do it for episode 1. These are going a lot faster than expected. Don't expect this every time.
no, it will get slower to where maybe we may only tackle 1 or 2 levels of video. We haven't decided on that flow yet.
However, on that note, this is our first step into Crash Bandicoot. I hope you guys liked it. If you do, leave a message down below saying what I could do better. If not, yell at me some more. Until then, though, I'll catch you in the next episode. Have a good one.
See you later.